the ecosystem for the semiconductor, for example, and we have therefore been considered as a hub for semiconductor in the region. And so there are areas that we could. I'm not dealing with some details because I'm allowing, as according to the minister, for you to ask some specific questions or also give direction. But what is important is, in any investment portfolio, the policy, there's clarity of policies and there's commitment with leadership. If there are problems, the commitment is to try and resolve it. And the commitment is at the highest level of governance. That is why I'm quite excited to be here, other than other issues of diplomacy and cultural and philosophical underpinnings from Iqbal to Jinnah. I am delighted because there is clear commitment by us, and here the Prime Minister himself saying that, look, we want to focus on this bilateral trade investments and see what we can export, and we say yes, we respond immediately. Rice, yes. Beef, yes. And then more flights, yes. To encourage tourism, yes. And then what we ask, collaborative research and education in semiconductor, for example, that we have an edge, and some fields of scientific and particularly digital, that we may have something to offer. So I think that's my short introduction to allow you to then reflect on it. But it's important. In Karachi, from next month, we have opened up the Matrade office, which means it's a clear signal that Malaysia is serious of doing business. Otherwise, we don't spend money. You know, I happen to be Minister of Finance, and the last thing we want to do is to open new offices. But because of the critical need to us to enhance trade and investments with these two great friendly countries, we have decided to do that. And I hope the business community give a chance, look at it seriously, and we will facilitate in whatever way necessary and even accelerate the process. Thank you very much. Shukriya.
Thank you, the Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia. Now, I would like to invite the Honorable Shahbaz Sharif, Prime Minister of Pakistan, to deliver his remarks.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My very dear brother, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, Honorable Ministers from Malaysia and Pakistan, honorable businessmen, investors, industrialists, importers and exporters from Malaysia and Pakistan, government officials, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It has been a very busy yet extremely productive day today, where we discussed between ourselves all important, relevant issues which relate between the two countries. And I have to say, with a sense of great satisfaction and happiness, that we were able to conclude our discussions on a very positive note. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim is most forthcoming and in a very straightforward fashion has assured us his fullest support to assist Pakistani businessmen as well as Malaysian businessmen to join hands together to promote joint ventures in the field of halal meat, in IT, EV, semiconductors, and of course, a host of other areas of mutual interest. Now, it's all up to us how to make use of this very promising opportunity. I've had the honor of meeting many international dignitaries, and I have to say that with Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, it has been a very unique experience. He has been absolutely straightforward, without mincing words. He has took up important issues which will strengthen our two countries' relations in all these areas. I would encourage Pakistani businessmen sitting here. They are the great ambassadors of Pakistan. You are doing a fantastic job, not only promoting our investment portfolios between the two countries, trade and commerce, but you are generating a lot of goodwill between the two peoples. You are generating a lot of confidence, a lot of trust between the two countries. And this will keep on building on as long we are honest to each other, as long we are able to produce and export high quality product, as long we are able to honor our commitments, our financial or commercial obligations on time, and even at the cost of loss, fulfill our obligations. That is where lies your profit. My late father once told me, I was very young, I was still in government college, but I had gone into business. I was seeking training from him. There was a period when steel prices had really plummeted, gone down drastically. And Greenwich Bank was our banker. And one installment was due in a matter of few days or few weeks, I remember. So I went to my father, I said, look, Abaji, I said, this is the problem. What do we do? He said, go and sell steel and pay back the bank on time. I said, we will make loss, and because market is absolutely down. He said, it's not loss, it's a profit. I said, I have not been able to gather this equation. What do you mean by this? I said, look, the bankers know that the market is sluggish. The banks know you are going to make loss. And if you sell your production and make loss, but pay the bank on time, that's a profit, because it will generate trust. It will generate a lot of confidence in the eyes of the bank, and next time, whatever feasibility, they will approve it with your eyes closed. So that's a lesson I've learned from a late father. So what I'm saying is, today we had very useful and productive sessions, and those who are exporting rice, I have requested my very dear brother Prime Minister, if there is any anomaly between the import duty regime from Pakistan, export from Pakistan and other countries, that should be reconciled, and he has been extremely generous and said that that will be done. And without his permission, I would like to, because I'm very hugely driven on this account and completely focused that we have to export high quality halal meat to Malaysia. So, ladies and gentlemen, be ready with your modern machines and your plants and your techniques and marketing skills. There is a great scope. Inshallah, a delegation will visit Malaysia next month to have detailed discussion with their counterparts in Kuala Lumpur, and then finalize a framework, pathway for our future business engagements. And then hopefully, inshallah, I will visit our great brotherly country, Malaysia, on the invitation of brother Prime Minister, and then we can end these agreements over there. Now, time and tide wait for none. This is the time. Please stand up, accept this challenge, and then go speedily so that we are able to show to the world that Pakistan and Malaysia are two countries which have really established a model which will become a role model for others to emulate. Thank you very much. Pakistan, Malaysia, friendship, long live Zindabad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wazir-e-Azam